Hi, it's Nayetta of the Activity Playhouse, and here's another episode on Let Kids Play podcast. So, I have my notebook as usual. A lot of parents ask me this question a lot. Like, I get this question a whole lot. How can I get my kids off of YouTube Kids and play? Like, they're on the screen, the phone, TV, watching other kids play, and they won't play. Well, I have 3 ways to help you. It's going to surprise you. I'll say that. So let's get right into it. So, the number one way is you need to focus on them. Yeah, you need to focus on them. Put down your phone, put down the work. I know it's hard because, some people are single parents, moms and dads. Sometimes you decompress on your phone. I get it. I've been there. I've done that. Put down the work. Put down the phone. Don't rush through dinner. Let them help you. Focus on them. When you focus on them, they'll get off the phone because they want your attention. You are more important than YouTube Kids. So you want your kids to play, but they want you to play with them. So if you focus on them, at least sit next to them and play. Like if you're working, sit next to them and write down like your to-do list for the next day or something, and let them like color and draw or something. So it seems like y'all are doing the same thing, but you're still kind of working. But the main thing is to focus on them and give them your attention, and they'll end up playing. Like that's one of the ways. We'll talk about that later on another episode, but that's really one of the ways to get them to independently play is you have to play with them first and show them how to do the things that you want them to do, and then you gradually, get away from them, separate from them. But yeah, so the number one way to get them off of YouTube Kids from watching other kids play is for you to play with them. They don't want to go outside and throw the ball by themselves. They want you to come with, especially if they don't have siblings. But even with siblings, I have 3 kids. They want me to play with them, and I do. Even if I'm just sitting on the ground and watching them skate. If you follow me on IG and my stories, you see, I'll just sit there on the ground, but I'm out there with them, watching them skate, watching them bike. We're taking a walk. Like we go outside 30 minutes every day. Just about. If it's really cold, we do 15 minutes, but that's me focusing on them. And then return, it also gives me like a breather. It helps me decompress from whatever I have on my mind, the million and one things that you have going through your mind as a parent. So that's the number one thing that I have for you is to focus on your kids. They'll get off YouTube. If you say, hey, you want to go outside and throw about me, they'll put that phone down. It may be a challenge at first because they're not used to it. It's a change. You're not used to saying, hey, let's go outside. And they're not used to hearing you say it. So it'll be a change at first, but they'll get used to it. And it's something that you all can get used to, and that'll help you create your bond and make your family bond stronger. So the second thing is, just a heads up, like, I hope y'all don't feel attacked because it's all about you. It's not really about the kids. It's about you. So the second one is stop saying no to play. Like a lot of parents say no to play. Like y'all want them to play, but y'all telling them no. Y'all banning Play-doh. You banning Play-doh, you banning slime. They can't make no noise. They can't yell and scream. And again, like, y'all don't get tired of me saying this. I get it. I have 3 kids and they are loud to death. I moved to a quiet, safe neighborhood to raise these kids, and we ended up being the loudest ones in the neighborhood. So I promise I get it. You could probably hear my kids walking up the driveway. So I get that it's like really annoying for them to be loud. Sometimes it gives you a headache. Like it's just a lot for them to be rambunctious. But at the end of the day, they are kids. They need that. So you either take them outside, take them to a trampoline park, or for me, it's going to happen in your house. The activity playhouse is from my house. My house is the activity playhouse. So either you can do like I do. I let them skate downstairs. They can ride their scooters. If it's too cold outside, I let them be kids. Yeah, I got a couple of dents in my walls. But it's going to happen regardless. But I will say you can create a space for them to be kids, for them to play. Create a space, teach them how to like grab a tray or a mat to do their Play-Doh, have a designated area for them to do their slime. but let them play. Like, I don't want to play if all you keep telling me is no, don't do this, no, don't do that, be quiet with this, don't put this there, don't put that there, or you have an all-white house with kids and I just have to sit in the corner on the phone. I don't want to hear that. So I'll just go grab my phone and watch other kids play too. So you have to be okay with letting them play and okay with the messes. I can't think of the lady's name when I think it, I'll put it, but she's like the I don't even want to mess up her race, but she's the super clean lady, and she's all about the energies that you that your things bring you and keep your space neat and tidy. And now that she has 3 kids, she's like, yeah, she just had to let it go. So I'll put her name here when I think of it. But yeah, you have to let it go sometimes and just let them be kids and accept that they're gonna be kids, or you're gonna have them, no shade to Ryan, you're gonna have them watching Ryan and Blippi, watching them people play and stuff. And also, Blippi go to all these children museums. Take them kids to a children museum. Get them out the house. And so, again, I'm sorry if you feel attacked, but somebody got to tell you. So the last thing is, this is a tough one. Get yourself together mentally and emotionally, because you mentally have to be prepared for your kids to freely play. It's a mental thing for them, for you to let them freely play. Like, some people don't want their kids mixing the Play-Doh colors. Let the kids play and mix them colors. You will be all right. It's not the end of the world if they mix the Play-Doh colors. It's not the end of the world if they dump a whole bunch of glue on the paper. That's how they learn. They have to take risks. They have to learn. They dump all the glue on the paper. By the 3rd or 4th time, guess what? They're going to realize that's way too much, because that's not what they intended to do. But their first time using glue, they probably will dump the whole bottle out if you let them. And you have to be okay with letting them explore and figure it out. As parents, we're their guides. Like, you're not their micromanager. You're their guide. Like, I joke all the time, like, I'm the activity guy. I'm just here because they need a dope present. You're just there to guide them. You're not there to tell them, oh, this is the only way that you do this. This is the only way that you do that. Like, you show them, and they don't want to listen, then, that's a lesson that they'll learn, whether it's good or bad. Like, it's a natural consequence. So let them pour the glue out. They'll learn to clean their mess and learn not to pour the glue out like that again. Let them play with the Play-Doh. Just give them a designated area. I do understand about slime, because I do have a couple of spots of slime on my wall. I've had slime in my couch, on my bed. But this ain't about me. This is about you. Let it happen. I've had my niece put slime on the ceiling. She loves slime. Let the kids explore and play with slime, and then we'll just figure out, how to clean it up and how to teach them not to put it on the wall, not to throw it up on the ceiling. Like, why would you do that? But they have to learn. So those are the 3 things that I want you as a parent to focus on and to think about. Like, you complain about your kid being on YouTube Kids and them not playing and being a kid, but what have you done to push that? What have they seen you do? Because they probably see you on your phone too. Like, trust me, it's easy when my toddler get up too early, especially on a Saturday morning. I just want to throw him my phone and roll back over. And I used to, and it became a bit too much for me. So I had to pull back from that, because he was my 3rd child's the only one that was really, really, really hooked on the phone. And it's nothing necessarily wrong with that, but you also want them to be able to function without the phone. A lot of kids can't function without the phone. But again, that's about limited screen time. I'm just here to tell you 3 ways on how to get your kids off of YouTube Kids. So to recap, you need to focus on them. Stop saying no to everything. Let those kids be free. Let them take risks. Let them explore. Let them learn with their hands by using Play-Doh, slime, cooking with you, all those things. Last one is, you also need to get yourself together mentally and emotionally, because you can't deal with all the extra stuff that they'll do when they actually start to play. Because you're asking like, oh, I want them to go play, be kids, yada, yada, yada. But when they start playing and you not ready mentally or emotionally, and you haven't decompressed from your day at work, walking into the house with them, you're gonna flip, you're gonna snap, you're gonna be nagging, you're probably gonna say things that you shouldn't probably say to your kids. So get yourself together mentally and emotionally. And to me, the best way to do that with the kids, especially if you're a single parent, y'all go outside and let them play outside. That way you don't even have to worry about the mess, the cleanup, and then you get that breath of fresh air that helps decompress you. Y'all go for a walk, let them ride their bikes, play. Like, it gets frustrating because sometimes that walk turns into somebody getting hurt. You go into the ER, urgent care, this, that, and the third. It's gonna happen regardless. So let them kids explore. Let them enjoy their childhood. It's stressful. It's being a parent is stressful. I'm not denying that. But what I am saying is they only get one time to be a kid. And a lot of these kids don't know what a scrape on a knee is, and they need to learn. I feel like you don't have a child if you didn't have a scrape on your knee or your elbow or things like that. So a lot of kids, especially this generation, they need to learn how to fall and get back up. So get them outside. That's how you get them off YouTube. Take them outside. You focus on them and put your phone down and get yourself together mentally and emotionally. So that's all I have for you all. Thank you for tuning in. As always, I'll continue to give you information on how to let your kids play. That's what it's all about, is letting them play, letting them enjoy their childhood. Play is the best way that they learn. Playing is learning, regardless of what the schools are telling you. Research has proven that play is the best way for our kids to learn. Other cultures have been doing it forever. We're not even going to talk about international studies and the things that they believe in and what they teach their kids and what they don't teach their kids versus in the U.S. So let's catch up. We're behind, and I don't mean academically, like saying they need to know their numbers and ABCs and stuff like that. Let these kids play. Let them explore. That'll catch us up as a culture and as a country. But that's my rant for today. Until next time, make sure you subscribe, like, leave us a 5-star rating, and also a review. Let me know how we're doing, so that I know where we need to improve on, what you want to hear. If you like my rants, just let me know. I'm here. I'm open. Make sure you follow us on IG at The Activity Playhouse and also on Facebook. Until next time. Bye.